Hello internet friends. In this video I am continuing, I'm done with the side skin pretty much. Now I'm finishing the very aft portion of the aft fuselage. I guess there's a tiny portion of the side skin, but mostly it's getting the, what is that thing called? Bottom fuselage cap? Hold on. Let me read the plans real quick. There it is. The plans call it the aft bottom skin, so now we all know, and we're all on the same page using the same terminology that Vans uses. Aft bottom fuselage skin is what we're going to be working on today. And that connects to these aft bulkheads, so it looks like I'm finishing up these bulkheads and then moving on to the aft bottom skin. And so this is a pretty thick piece of aluminum. I want to say it's twice as thick, so I think it's the normal skins are 32 thousandths, and this might be 64 thousandths, which would be I can't do math, and I'm not going to go look at the plans because no one cares. But it's a lot thicker. So it actually was kind of a pain to get into position. You have to be kind of careful there. There's the bottom skin you need to put on the bottom of this. You got to squeeze it in between the bulkhead and the very bottom skin, which fortunately I caught before I riveted it together, because I did not do that. I accidentally put the aft bottom skin on the bottom. There's a lot of confusing terms that I just said there, so we'll just move past this. Okay, so if you're also building a RV-14 and you're using my mistakes as reference material, I don't really think I make any mistakes in this video, but I'm going to point out that you're going to need a couple different riveting techniques. So I'm pretty sure there's a couple rivets here that I back riveted. And then I just normal riveted the, whatchamacallit? Normal riveted the rest of the rivets. One thing I would change here is I might try to use that extra long special bucking bar, because it's kind of hard to see in there. And it's really far to reach in there and feel where the end of the rivet is. And it's a odd shape because it's curved. So it's hard to put the bucking bar, even though I have the tiny little tungsten bucking bar, it's really awkward to put it in there and find the end of the rivet to place it on. I don't know if I'm describing that correctly, but I think maybe that extra long bucking bar would have been better. Or, you know what, and I don't know if you could back rivet either because of the curved surface, right? So it's just going to be awkward. And I ended up using the tungsten tiny bucking bar, but it was very awkward. So I hope you guys have better luck. Everything seemed to turn out all right, but it just took a long time to get right. I think this is, like I said, I'm doing 1 hour per day at least, and it seems to take a while doing that. But I'm almost done, and I promise then I will go do something cooler than riveting, probably building fuel lines, because that's the next thing I need to do on the fuselage. Since I have the fuel pump, and I need to figure out where to mount the fuel pump because I am using a different fuel pump than Vans, so I probably need to build a fuel pump bracket or mount. One of the things I'm concerned about when I went to go fly the RV-14 from Vans, the fuel pump they have is loud. So I'm considering finding a 12-volt power source and just plugging in the fuel pump for a minute, just for a second, just to see how loud it is, and then maybe see if I can figure out a way with some rubber mounts or something to deaden the sound, because obviously since this is electric, that fuel pump's going to have to run continuously. And if it's really loud, it's going to be super annoying. Not that, the engine is also super loud, but, if you get in the plane and turn on the avionics and the fuel pump comes on, I just, as I get older, I get more noise sensitive, and it's nice when things are just quiet. I do have A20s, right, so it cancels out some noise, but it would be nice if I could figure out how to dampen some vibrations there, if there are any. So that might be something that I do next, is turn on the fuel pump, and I guess I should read and see if there's any drawbacks to turning it on for a few seconds without having it pump anything. Most fuel pumps don't like that, as far as my understanding is. So anyway, if you know anything about fuel pumps, come join our Slack group and let's chat about fuel pumps. That should keep us busy for a while. And anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.